Okay, let's talk about art. Listen and repeat. What kind of art do you like? I like different kinds of art. As far as paintings are concerned, I like landscapes and portraits and still life. Some murals are nice. I don't really like abstract art. I like drawings, sculptures, and pottery. And art does include other things besides what you find in an art museum. It includes movies and music and things like that. So I like those things as well. So take a minute and pause the video. And if you have a partner, talk to them, or you can just think or talk to yourself about art. What kind of art do you like? All right, let's practice the vocabulary. So listen and repeat. A sculpture. A drawing. Still life. A portrait. A landscape. Abstract art. Pottery, or as the British would say, pottery. A mural. Okay, now pause the video and fill in the blanks above the pictures with the correct words and phrases. All right, let's go over the answers. So what's number one? Yeah, it's a landscape painting. Good. What's number two? Yeah, it's a mural. What's number three? It's abstract art. And what's number four? Pottery. And what's number five? It's a portrait. And what's number six? It's a sculpture. And what's number seven? It's a drawing. What's number eight? It's still life painting. Good. Okay, and now let's practice the dialogue. Listen and repeat. Kathy, look at this drawing. What do you think? It's beautiful. Who was it drawn by? Let's see. It was drawn by someone named Lucas. I'd love to buy it. Oh no. The note says it has already been bought by someone. Yeah, and it was sold for $10,000. Would you have bought it for that much? Haha, very funny. I'm just a poor student. There's no way I could afford that. Well, I think some copies were made of it. Yeah, let's check the gift shop. Maybe I can get one for $10. Okay, now if you have a partner, you can practice this with them. If not, you can practice it with me. Either way, do it 2 times and switch roles after the first time and change the name and the names and some of the information. All right, so with me, if you're doing this with me, I'm going to be first, you can be second, and then we'll switch. Tom, look at this painting. What do you think? Let's see. It was painted by someone named Greg Johnson. Yeah, it was sold for $25,000. Would you have bought it for that much? Well, maybe there are some copies that were made that we can buy in the gift shop. Okay, and now you go first. It's interesting. Who was it made by? I'd like to buy it. Oh no, it says it's already been bought by someone. Yeah, very funny. I don't have that kind of money. There's no way I could afford that. Yeah, let's go to the gift shop. Maybe we can get a copy for a reasonable price. All right, good. And now today's pronunciation item is L, as in Leonardo, like, love, landscape, life, gallery, sculpture, still, mural. So when I make that sound, L, or when you make it, what's happening? What am I using? What are you using? L, lips, teeth, tongue, L. Yeah, your tongue. And where is it? L. Is it inside your mouth or outside? L. Yeah, it's inside. L. And what's it touching? Yeah, your teeth and your top or bottom teeth. L. Yeah. So if this is your mouth and these are your teeth, your tongue is coming up and tapping the inside of your teeth. So from the front, it looks like this, la. And from the side, it looks like this, la. So if you speak Korean, if you're Korean or maybe Chinese or Japanese, you might want to, when you try to make the sound, pull your tongue back. Don't do that because you'll get the wrong sound. Make sure your tongue is forward, la. Okay, so your tongue shouldn't be here. It should be here, touching your teeth. It shouldn't be touching the roof of your mouth. All right, so let's practice. Listen and repeat. La. Leonardo, la. Leonardo. Like. Love. Landscape. Life. Gallery. Sculpture. Still. Mural. Good. Okay, so now our conversation practice. So these are some example questions. Don't forget our system. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. How about you? Not how about you, not you. How about you? Or how about you? And then more follow-up questions. All right, so just listen and repeat, and then we'll practice having a conversation, or you can practice with a partner. So, number one, what kind of art do you like? Number two, who's your favorite artist? Number three, what's your favorite work of art? Who was it made by? Number four, is art an important part of your life? Number five, what is art? What does it mean to be an artist? Number six, how often do you go to art museums? Number 7, should the government pay for art? And then maybe you can think of some new questions. Okay, so if you have a partner, you can stop the video and practice these with them, and don't forget the system. Follow-up questions: who, what, when, where, how, and why, and a switch question. And you, if you're alone, you can practice with me. You can ask the questions first. I'll give you some answers, and then we'll switch. Okay. So normally I like landscapes and sculptures and still life paintings and portraits. I don't usually like abstract art. Abstract art is a little bit hard to interpret, and to me it doesn't make a lot of sense. How about you? What kind of art do you like? So the first time, you sounds like this. What kind of art do you like? It's a soft, unstressed you. The second time when we switch, it gets stressed. What kind of art do you like? Really? Why do you like that kind of art? Oh. And do you do any art? Do you do any art on your own? Do you make any drawings or anything like that? My favorite artist is Vincent van Gogh. I think his artwork is very interesting and creative and emotional. And I think the style is very captivating. How about you? Yeah, why do you like her? Would you buy one of her paintings? Oh, okay. My favorite work of art is Guernica. It was made by Picasso. Yeah, I know it's abstract art, but it's still interesting. It shows the horrors of war. How about you? What's your favorite work of art? Who was it made by? Oh, and why do you like it? And number 4. Yeah, art I think is important. I think it's a way to help express your emotions that you normally can't express in other situations. And it helps you see life from different perspectives. No, I don't paint. I don't really do anything artistic. How about you? Is art important to you? Why do you like it? Do you paint or sing or dance or anything like that? What is art? Well, art is just a creative way of expressing yourself on paper or through paintings or sculpture or music or dance or even making movies or writing books. To be an artist, I think you need to be creative and in touch with your emotions, and also somewhat of a free thinker. And you, what do you think? What's art? And what's an artist? Are you artistic? I go to museums 2 or 3 times a week, and I also go to museums when I travel to different countries. I usually spend about an hour going around museums. Yeah, sometimes I go alone, sometimes I go with friends. How about you? How often do you go to museums? Do you like to go through art museums quickly or slowly? And do you go alone or with friends? No, I don't think the government should pay for art, because I think then the government would be able to control the art, and then it wouldn't really be art. And I think artists need to have passion. And I think if they're controlled by someone else, then that would limit their passion. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? So if you were an artist, would you want the government to pay for your work? All right, good. So some errors that you might make would be something like this: what's your think? It should be what do you think? And also watch versus look and see. So I watched a soccer game. So watch usually indicates there's action or movement. Okay, I looked at the sculpture. That means you're focusing on something. And I can see you. That just means you have the ability to use your eyes. All right. So today we're studying the passive voice. So let's look at sentences 1 and 2. The active: Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa. And the passive: the Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. So what's the subject of number 1? It's Leonardo da Vinci. And what's the subject of number 2? It's the Mona Lisa. And what did the Mona Lisa do? Okay, maybe she smiled. So we know in number 1, Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa. But in number 2, the Mona Lisa, that's the subject. What did she do? What did the painting do? Right, nothing. That's why this is called passive. Active means performing an action. Passive means doing nothing. So if we look at this verb, was painted, what 2 things do we have? Or if we look at the verbs up here, was drawn, has been bought, was sold, were made. What do we have in each of these verb forms? Yeah, we have the verb be, and then we have a past participle. All right, good. So let's practice. So you can stop the video and complete this substitution table. So go from active to passive and passive to active and so on and so forth. Okay, here are the answers. Michelangelo made the statue. David, the statue David was made by Michelangelo. Italics. And then Sunflowers was painted by Van Gogh in 1889. Van Gogh painted sunflowers in 1889. Italics. Picasso painted Guernica in Paris in 1937. Guernica was painted by Picasso in Paris in 1937. And oops, no, yeah. 50,000 works of art are stolen each year by thieves. Thieves steal 50,000 works of art each year. Good. Okay. And don't forget to work on your video projects. You need to make 2 videos. The book homework is for self-study. You have the answers. I sent them to you, or I posted them on eClass. So make sure you're keeping up with that work. That will help you prepare for the final written exam. And make sure you're continuing to do your paragraph writing. So the homework for this unit is to write a paragraph or a dialogue with 5 or 6 sentences about art and use the passive voice. So this construction, be plus a past participle. And remember, a paragraph looks like this, not like this. It's not a list. So you write a sentence and then don't stop and go to the next line. Just keep going until the end of the page and then move down to the next line, okay? To the end of the line and put your paragraphs here. Go to your class, go to quizzes, open this up. Okay. And then find, I need to make this, but oh, you should have already done this. Yeah. Find unit 3, art. Okay. Okay, so that's art and the passive. So if you have any questions, you can ask me in class or send me a message or leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and take care. Good luck.